Hello and welcome. This is going to be on a new tool I just built out. It's a phishing simulator. So this will, as a heads up, this is only meant for education. This will only do what is results based upon the request. This will not do anything like, how do I put it? Like if you're expecting to capture results, it will result, but it won't give you credentials. This is just simply just a simple phishing simulator that captures results of a user and then goes back to the SOC analyst and say, hey, this is what you're being used during a pen test. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, from that, simple. Now this will find in your network. If you want to use it, you can tell it not to. In this case, I'm going to use this guy here. I'll just copy that address. And I have my repo right here to show you how it's going to work. But yep, that. Now it gives a request, gives your user log on. We'll just say hacker and then test. Doesn't really matter. We'll have that log on feature. I'll say now, not. And this is where it said, hey, submission has been received. This is part of a security test. So users will see that and then they realized, hey, I made a mistake, which is fine. Now we can end up. So what will happen next is you'll have the results. And the next thing you will need to do is run on 3 is the result by. And this will actually generate the test reports. And then you can just go cat and test. And this will show you generating a summary on what day it was, engagement, first activity, last activity. And this is just a basic one that I kind of threw together. But the assessment is just we're just looking for the application submit form. And you can use this result py for other cases too that you run your CSV reports to that you can say, hey, this is what it's doing. It'll look for the mid-tier attack. In this case, this is just a simple whatever, and I'll put the result by into something else but for later. But this is just part of it, so that way you can just give this submission report, put this on a pen test, and say, hey, we've got users doing that. We need to implement an MFA, anti-phishing banners, and then also should add user education. But in order for this to work in really in Cali, though, what you'll need to do is kind of this weird way. Let me bring up my notes here. So in my repo, I also put it here too. If you're going to do it in Cali, you're going to run this, and then you can install Flask because you need Flask as the library. But then you just run this as normal. And if you wanted to run it on a host on a different port you want to use, go for it. And then you can do whatever. And then what's probably going to be used is set. I believe no, I try to remember the social engineering tool name. I think set tools. Do. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, set toolkit. No. Well, there goes my demoing skills. Yes, and then you can run this in set when you run that pike, and then you're going to go ahead and say this is what the is going to be, and then set it over through using this tool called set. But this is just the um, website form to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tool. It's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. You'll just go in here and then run that command, and then you can put it whatever as. Not sure about the naming convention. You'll have to go ahead and do something else, but for now, this is just a basic one where what attackers do and see, but you won't see the results out of it. That's my goal, is to be compliant, uh not to steal credentials, because the goal of this is not to put it on the spot. This is basically to show what's the example here when you're having it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.